any doubts, you can ask me, and by the end of the session, I'll be posting my mail ID and also my number, so that if you have any further doubts, you can directly contact me. Okay. So today, we'll be discussing some questions of mathematics. And I wish to tell you that all these questions are previous year JEE or AEEE questions. Okay. So we'll start with question number 1. So the first question is, consider the parabola y square is equal to 8x. Let delta 1 be the area of the triangle formed by the endpoints of its lattice rectum and the point P of 1/2, 2 on the parabola, and delta 2 be the area of the triangle formed by drawing tangents at P and to the endpoints of the lattice rectum. Then delta 1 by delta 2 is. So here in this question, they have given us a parabola, and the equation of the parabola is given. It is y square is equal to 8x. So one more thing I wish to tell is, all the students who are listening this session, maybe you can just take a notebook and a pen with you, and maybe you can solve these questions along with me. Okay. So in the first question, we have given a parabola and the equation is y square equal to 8x. And in the question, they are asking us to find the comparison of the area of two triangles. So the first triangle is formed by the endpoints of lattice rectum and a point P on the parabola. And the second triangle, delta 2, is formed by drawing tangents at the endpoints of the lattice rectum and also the point P. So let's see how we can solve this question. I'm sorry. Yeah. So just have a look at the figure here that is about what is given in the question. So here we have the parabola here, and the equation of the parabola is given as y square equal to 8x. So we know the general format, right? That is y square is equal to 4ax. So we can simply find out what is the value of a. So the value of a becomes 2. Now what we have to do? We have to find out the endpoints of the lattice rectum. So we know the equation of the endpoints of lattice rectum also, right? We know the coordinates, what it is. It's a 2a and a minus 2a. So we have the value of a here, that is 2. So we can find the endpoints as 2, then 2 into 2, that is 4, then 2, and minus 2a is minus 4. So now we have what is the value of a, and we have the other endpoints. Now we are going to have a deep look into this figure. Okay. So in this figure, you can see that this is the parabola. We have this points A and B, and we found the values of both the points. So A be 2, 4 and B be 2, minus 4. Then in the question, it is given that they have mentioned about a point P, right? So here, this is the point P, and the value of point P is given in the question as 1/2, 2. So we have one triangle here. Now the next part is we have to draw tangents from these points, and we have another one. So in the question, they are asking us to find delta 1 by delta 2. Delta 1 is the area of first triangle, and delta 2 is the area of the second triangle formed by the tangents. So now let's find out the area of the first triangle, that is APB, and it's the delta 1. So we all know the equation of how to find the area of a triangle. It's like half BH, right? So here we know this distance, right? It's 8. Here it's 2, 4, and here it's 2, minus 4. So we know the distance as 8. So we can directly find the area of the triangle formed by the endpoints of lattice rectum and the point P as delta 1 is equal to 1/2 into 8 into 2 minus 1/2. So we have the area of the first triangle. We found the area of the first triangle really very easily, but simply applying the equation, and we have the value as 6. Now what we have to do is, we have to find the equation of the tangents at all these points. We have tangents at A, P, and B. So we have to find the equation of the tangent at each of these points. We have to solve all the equations, and we have to find out their coordinates. And then using that coordinate, we can find the area of second triangle. So we have the tangents at all the points. So as the next step, we have to find the equation of tangents at all the 3 points. And then using the coordinates, we can find the area. So let's see how we are going to solve this question. So we know the equation of tangents, how to find the equation of the tangent. I know all of you have an idea about what is the equation. So y into y1 is equal to 2a into x plus x1. So we have the values, we have to directly substitute those values and we have to frame different equations. So the first one is equation of tangent, it's A. The point is 2, 4 is given by. So substituting the values in the equation, we have 4y is equal to 4x plus 8. So we can just reframe this equation or simplify this equation as y is equal to x plus 2. And the next part is we have to find the equation of the tangent at b of 2 minus 4. So you can just substitute in this equation, it's minus 4y equal to 4x plus 8. So just simplify and we have minus y equal to x plus 2. Now we have one more point where we have to find the equation of the tangent. So that point is 1 by 2, 2. And we can find this as 2y is equal to 4x plus 2. So just simplify as it is and we have y is equal to 2x plus 1. So after substituting in the equation of, after substituting the values, we have these three equations. So just solve these three equations and have the 3 points with you. So after solving 1 and 2 equations, the 1 and 2 equation is y is equal to x plus 2 and minus y equal to x plus 2. So just solve these two equations and we can have the value of one factor of x and y. So after equating this, we have the value of x equal to minus 2 and y equal to 0. Now, similarly, we have equations 2 and 3. It's minus y equal to x plus 2 and y equal to 2x plus 2. So you can just simply solve the other two equations and you can have the value of x and y. The other value becomes minus 1 and minus 1. So x is minus 1 and y is minus 1. I feel like I don't need to go deeper in solving all these mathematics. I know you are good in solving all these things because you all are JEE aspirants. So now the next step is we have the 1 and 3rd line. So we have to 1 and 3 equations and we have to solve both the equations and we can find the value of x and y. So now we have these 3 points. Then we know if we are having the coordinates, it's really easy to find the area of triangle. So we have these 3 points. It's minus 2, 0, minus 1, 1, and 3. Now we have the equation. So we have to directly substitute the equation and we can get the area of second triangle. So the delta 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into, we know the equation, right? So it's minus 2 into, just substitute and solve these values. You will have the area of second triangle. So we can have the area of the second triangle as 3. Now what is there in the question? In the question, they are asking us to find out the ratios. It's like the area of triangle 1 by area of triangle 2. That is delta 1 by delta 2. After solving, we have the value of delta 1 as 6 and we have the value of delta 2 as 3. So 6 by 3, we have the area, the ratio as 2. Delta 1 by delta 2 as 2. So the correct answer for this question is 2. So I think you are clear with this question. So while you are encountering a particular question like this, you have to have an analysis about which method you will use to solve this question. Rest all will be easy for you to solve, but have an idea about which method you are using or how you are solving this question. That's the really important thing every student has to be in its mind. Okay, now we'll move on to the second question. So the second question is, I think it's okay for you to read. So I'll move here. So the second question is really easy question. So I think all the questions in this particular set of question paper is really easy. So the second question is, it is given that NP5 is equal to 32 n minus 1 P3. So we know the equation of NP5 or NP, right? So we can rewrite this equation or this terms simply as NP5 is equal to n factorial by n minus 5 factorial, which is equal to 32 into n minus 1 P3. It's n minus 1 factorial by, we can write this as n minus 1 minus 3 factorial. So it becomes n minus 4 factorial. Now it's simple to solve this question. We know we can write this n factorial as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4 into n minus 5 factorial. Because our aim is to solve this question, and in the question it is asking us to find out what is the value of n. So we are framing these all the equations that are given in such a way that we could find out what is the what is being asked in the question. So now here we have, which is equal to 32 into n minus 1 factorial by n minus 4 factorial. So we can rewrite this n minus 1 factorial in this way. so that this n minus 4 factorial and this n minus 4 factorial gets cancelled. So here, after simplifying this term, we have an equation that n into n minus 4 is equal to 32. N into n minus 4 is equal to 32. So it's like n square minus 4n minus 32 equal to 0. So it's a simple equation. You can find the solution, right? So we have two roots for it. The first one is n square minus 8 and n plus 4. I know you have an idea, right? And we know that the root will always be positive. So we have two situations or two solutions here. N is equal to 8 and n is equal to minus 4. So now checking among which one is positive. It is positive for n equal to 8. So here the correct answer is option C. So for all the students who are listening to the session, I can see students are asking about sharing the PDF. I'll surely share the PDF. And I hope the first two questions that we have discussed is really clear to you. Now we'll move on to the next set of questions. So I think the screen is visible. So question number 3 is the least positive integer n for which 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 whole raised to n is equal to 1 is. So here also we have to find the value of n, but it is clearly mentioned that the least positive integer n for which this particular condition has to be satisfied. So here this is the condition. 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 whole raised to n is equal to 1. So using steps, we'll solve this question in this manner. So we are going to rationalize this. That is, we are going to multiply this term with both the denominator and the numerator. So here I have this as 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 multiplied by 1 minus I root 3 divided by 1 minus I root 3. That's the first case. And the second case is 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 multiplied by 1 plus I root 3 by 1 plus I root 3. So this is the second case. So I know you all are having an idea about how to solve this, right? So this is a plus b. So you can just rewrite it, and this is a minus b and a plus b. It's a square minus b square. So here, while solving this, I have a value. It's 1 plus 2I root 3 minus 3 by 1 square minus I root 3 square. So I'm just taking this 2 outside and I'm solving this. So I have this as 1 minus I root 3 by minus 2. And the second case is we are multiplying it with the other alternative, other value. So we have this equation as, after solving this, we can have this value as minus 2 by 1 plus I root 3. And what is given in the question is 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 whole raised to n is equal to 1. If we are considering this as omega, it's just a tip to answer these types of questions. So it's like omega raised to n is equal to 1. So we know what is the value of n, it's cube, right? So in that manner also we can simply answer this question when it's something related to imaginary part. Or you can write this equation as 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 whole cube is equal to, we have this value, right? 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 multiplied by, we have these three terms here. And we have found these values of all the terms above what we have solved, right? Here we have it. 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 and 1 minus I root 3 by 1 plus I root 3. So we have the values of these. We have already solved this. So you can just multiply with this and we have the value of 1 plus I root 3 by 1 minus I root 3 whole cube is equal to 1. So it's really easy to answer these questions without thinking much, right? So I think most of you have an idea about how to solve this question. Now we'll move on to the next question. If you have any doubts, you can ask at the end of the session. I'm ready to clear your doubts. And also one more thing is I'll give you my contact also so that you'll be able to contact me. So now the question number 4 is the contrapositive of the statement, if I'm not feeling well, then I'll go to the doctor. I know you have all studied like P implies Q, what is negation P, negation Q, and all these things. So here we have a statement, I'm not feeling well, I'll go to my doctor. So what will be the opposite? Or what will be the contrapositive of the statement? So the contrapositive of the statement will be, if I'm feeling well, I'll not go to the doctor. How the format will be? If this is P and this is Q, our output will be Q implies P. So what it will be? I'll not go to the doctor if I'm feeling well. So the option is C. So there are questions in mathematics which you will be able to answer even in this JEE or AEEE like entrance exam without so many steps and all. So just have a look at this. So I'm taking the statement as P. It's I'm not feeling well. Then what is Q? It's I'll not go to the doctor. So if I'm not feeling well, I'll not go to the doctor. We know that P implies Q. So the contrapositive of the statement, we can write this as negation of P implies Q means negation of Q implies negation of P. So here negation of Q can be what? I'll not go to the doctor. Negation of P can be I'm feeling well. So you can just select these statements and you can check in the option. So if I'm not going to the doctor, then I'm feeling well. It's really very simple question to answer. So now moving on to the next question. I hope you are clear with those questions that we are discussing. For all those students who are typing like, will you share the PDF? I'll surely share the PDF. Maybe by the end of the session, or we'll try to post this recorded session in your Telegram channel, or maybe in your JEE practice test portal. Okay. So now quickly we'll move on to the question number 5. If the coefficients of x cube and x raised to 4 in the expansion of 1 plus ax plus bx square, 1 minus 2x whole raised to 18 in the powers of x are both 0, then AB is equal to. So here they have given me an expansion. It's like an equation. It's 1 plus ax plus bx square multiplied by 1 minus 2x whole raised to 18. And they are asking us, the condition is that if the coefficients of x cube and x raised to 4 in this expansion are 0, and we have to find AB. What is the value of A and what is the value of B? So let's see how we can solve this question. Yeah. So I have written the expansion here, and the whole question is here. So what we have to do is we have to equate coefficient of x cube and x raised to 4 to 0. That is what is being asked in the question, and we have to find out A and B. So the coefficient of x cube in the expansion, this is the expansion. So just have an analysis about what will be the coefficient of x cube. So for the case of 1 with minus 2 x raised to 18, what will be the coefficient of x cube? It will be 18c3 2 cube, right? The value will be minus 18c3 2 cube. Now next is ax and minus 2x whole raised to 18. So the value will be a into, here we have a. This is ax and 2x raised to 18. So here we'll have the values a, then 18c2 and 2 square. Then next comes bx square minus 2x 18. So here we have x square and here we have x raised to 18. So the term will be b into 18c1 2 raised to 1 equal to 0. So I know you have an idea how to take these terms, right? So just compare these coefficients of x cube with these expansion, and in the question it is given that in the power of x cube it is 0. And we know how to expand these. What is 18c3? What is 18c2? What is 18c1? So you can just expand these terms. So it's minus 18. C3 means 18 into 17 into 16 by 2 into 3 into 2 cube is 8 plus 18c2 is a into 18 into 17 by 2 into 1 into 4 minus b into 18 into 2 equal to 0. Now the next part is really important because we have to find the value of a and b, and we have to reframe the equated coefficients of x cube and x raised to 4 in such a way that we have two equations and we have to solve those equations to identify the value of a and b. So here what I have done is just take the common terms outside. So we have 18 into 2 as common. So just take these terms outside. and just arrange the terms in such a way that the value of A and B is in one side and all the other terms are on the other side. So you can just simply rearrange this equation and you have 17A minus B is equal to 17 into 16 by 3 into 2. So this is the first case or the first equation. So the first equation becomes 17A minus B is equal to 34 into 16 by 3. Now, similarly, what we have to do is we have to do the same thing with the coefficient of x raised to 4. So let's see how we can solve this. So the next part is we have the equation as 1 plus ax plus bx square into 1 minus 2x whole raised to 18. So now compare for the x raised to 4. So when it is minus 2x raised to 18 and 1, we'll have the value as 18c4 2 raised to 4. Now the next case is ax and minus 2x whole raised to 18. So we'll have, here we have x term. So we'll have a 18c3 2 raised to 3. And the next part is bx square. So here we have x square and here we have x raised to 18. So this value becomes 18c2 2 square. So we have this equation as we have the coefficients equated as 18c4 2 raised to 4 minus a 18c3 2 cube plus b 18c2 2 square is equal to 0. Now what we have to do is we have to simply solve this question as that we have already done. So you know what is 18c4, 18c3, 18c2. So just expand these terms and try to solve, try to take all the terms that are common as outside and just try to solve this equation in such a way that we have this a and b in one side and the other term in the other side. So this you can easily do when you are solving this in with pen and paper, right? So just expand these terms. Here we have 18 into 17 into 2 as common. So I take these terms outside and all the remaining terms I have rearranged and I have cancelled in such a way that I have an equation with me at the end. So after solving these whole terms, it will be like a into 32 by 3 minus b is equal to 16 into 15 by 3. So I can just rearrange this equation and I can write like 32a minus 3b equal to 240. So after equating x cube coefficients and x raised to 4 coefficients, I have two equations with me. So this was the first equation and this is the second equation. So I can simply solve these two equations. I can have the value of a and b. So after solving these equations, I can have the value of a as 16 and I can have the value of b as 272 by 3. So we can check among the options. It's option A, that is 16 and 272 by 3. So this is the solution. So I hope you are clear with the questions that are being discussed. So now we'll move on to the next question, which is question number 6. This is also really easy to solve. It's like two statements are given and we have to find out which among the statement is correct and which among the statement is wrong. So let A be a 3 by 3 matrix such that a square minus 5a plus 7i is equal to 0. This is the general condition. Then statement 1 is given as a inverse equal to 1 by 7 5i minus a. And statement 2 is given as the polynomial a cube minus 2a square minus 3a plus I can be reduced to 5a minus 4i. So it's like we have two statements and we have to find out which among these two statements are correct. So let's see how we can solve this question. So the basic idea here is, I will tell you how to solve these questions. So we have A as 3 by 3 matrix and we have, they are given a condition like a square minus 5a plus 7i equal to 0. I know you have an idea about all these identities and those formulas. So it's like a into I is equal to a and a inverse I is equal to a inverse and a inverse equal to I. This is the basic idea that is needed to solve this question. So statement 1 is a inverse equal to 1 by 7 into 5i minus a. In the question, we are only given an equation. They have given us an equation only. So it's a square minus 5a plus 7i. but the statement 1 is A inverse. So we have to formulate the equation that is given in the question in such a way that we have an A inverse here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the statement or the equation A square minus 5A plus 7I equal to 0, and I'm going to multiply an A inverse with the whole equation. So it will become A inverse A square minus 5A A inverse plus 7I A inverse equal to 0. So after applying all the formulas that we have mentioned, we can rewrite this equation as A minus 5I plus 7A inverse is equal to 0. So we have the equation as A minus 5I plus 7A inverse equal to 0. From this, we can simply find 7A inverse. 7A inverse equal to 5I minus A. And in the question, in the statement 1, it's given that A inverse equal to 1 by 7 into 5I minus A. So we can easily formulate what is A inverse. A inverse equal to 1 by 7 into 5I minus A. So we can get the first statement here, and the statement 1 is correct. So when you're answering any question, try to formulate the question in such a way that you will reach the answer. Or try to rearrange the question in such a way that you will reach the answer. This is really important when you're trying to write a competitive examination. And the statement 2 is the polynomial a cube minus 2a square minus 3a plus I can be reduced to 5a minus 4i. So we have a polynomial which is given as, we have an equation which is given as a cube minus 2a square minus 3a plus I. And we have to find out whether this can be reduced to 5a minus 4i. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to multiply this whole statement with a square. I'm just going to rearrange this. A cube can be, we can write this a cube as a square a minus 2a square minus 3a plus I. And I have the value of a square here. A square is 5a minus 7i, which is there in the first part. The first statement is a square minus 5a plus 7i equal to 0. From this, I can have the value of a square. So a square is equal to 5a minus 7i. So I'm going to substitute that here. So a into a multiplied by 5a minus 7i minus 2a square minus 3a plus I. So what I'll do, here I have 5a square minus 2a square. So I'll have 3a square. Minus 7i is here, minus 3a. Oh, it's like minus 7ai and minus 3a. So minus 7a and minus 3a becomes minus 10a, and here I have I. Now, once again, I'm going to substitute the value of a square as 5a minus 7i. So 3 into 3 multiplied by 5a minus 7i minus 10a plus I. So I have 15a minus 21i minus 10a plus I. So 15a minus 10a will be 5a minus 20i. 21i plus 1. It's plus I. It becomes minus 28. So I can take this 5 outside, and I'll have 5 multiplied by a minus 4i. So this is what the statement 2 is asking. Whether this equation or the polynomial a cube minus 2a square minus 3a plus 1i can be reduced to 5 into a minus 4i. So maybe all the students who are listening to this session will be thinking about how we will have an idea about how to arrange this or how to substitute these things when we are answering these questions. So this is something which I was having an idea about when I was during my school days. So I'll tell you, you have to practice a lot of things, or you have to practice, or you have to do lot of questions. Try solving lot of questions. Then maybe after solving a lot more problems, you yourself will have an idea about when to substitute what when you're solving a question. So try practicing as much as questions. Now we'll move on to the 7th question. So here, if the equations x square plus bx minus 1 equal to 0 and x square plus x plus b equal to 0 have a common root different from minus 1, then mod b is equal to. So here in the question, they have given me two statements, or it's like two equations, x square plus bx minus 1 equal to 0 and x square plus x plus b equal to 0. And it is also given in the question that they have a common root which is different from -1. Then mode B is equal to. So we in this, while answering this question, we have to make use of that statement. That's what being given in each question. So all these small things which are given in the question, small statements which are given in the question is really important when we are answering these type of questions. So the first, I'm naming those equations. So x square plus bx minus 1 equal to 0, I'm naming it as equation 1. And x square plus x plus b equal to 0, I'm naming it as equation 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 2 from equation 1. So 1 minus 2, I have this x square which is cancelled. Then bx minus x will be there. Minus 1 minus b will be there. So what I'll do is I'll just rearrange this and I'll form the value of x. So x multiplied by b minus 1 is equal to b plus 1. I have x multiplied by b minus 1 equal to b plus 1. So we can have the value of x equal to b plus 1 by b minus 1. Now what I'll do is I'll substitute this solution in any of the equation, either 1 or 2. Then you can find out the root. So here I'm substituting the value in the first equation in order to find out it. So here we have x as b plus 1 by b minus 1. So b plus 1 by b minus 1 whole square plus the x becomes b plus 1 by b minus 1 plus b equal to 0. So now having a look at the statement, I know that this will be, the statement will be easy to solve when I'm going to multiply the above equation with b minus 1 whole square. Because here the denominator is b minus 1 whole square, here I have b minus 1. So while multiplying the whole equation with b minus 1 whole square, I can cancel out these terms and I can write this equation as b plus 1 whole square plus b plus 1 into b minus 1 plus b into b minus 1 whole square equal to 0. So this is how you're going to arrange an equation. So here we have the statement as b plus 1 whole square plus b plus 1 multiplied by b minus 1 plus b multiplied by b minus 1 whole square equal to 0. Now I'm just going to solve this equation. We know b plus 1 whole square, we are going to expand this. And what is b plus 1 into b minus 1? It's a plus b, a minus b. It's a square minus b square. Plus it's b into a minus b whole square. You're just going to expand all the terms and you're going to cancel out all the common terms. So we'll have the equation as b square plus 2b plus 1 plus b square minus 1 plus b cube minus 2b square plus b equal to 0. So after solving all the, or after cancelling out all the terms, I have this equation. I have an equation with me, which is b cube plus 3b equal to 0. So from this, I can take b as common. So once I'm cancelling this term, it becomes b multiplied by b square plus 3 equal to 0. So I can write this two terms as b equal to 0, b square plus 3 equal to 0. When b square is equal to minus 3, what will be b? B will be plus or minus I root 3. So I have two solutions here. The first one is 0 and the second one is plus or minus I root 3. And in the question, it's given that, or we can find that when x equal to minus 1, it's b equal to 0, x equal to 1. So there is a common root that minus 1, which will not be acceptable. So here in the question, it is asking us to find out the mode of b. So mode of b, we can write this as root 3. So root 3 is the answer for this question. So after having an idea about this question, we have two equations and they're asking us, there is a common root which is different from minus 1 and we have to find out mode b. So try to solve a question or try to analyze a question in a particular way that you will be able to reach what is mode b. So I think all the questions that are discussed till now is clear. Now we are moving to the next question. I think my screen is visible. And the next question is question number 8. It's really easy question. So it's the principal value of tan inverse of cot 43 pi by 4 is. This is a question which is being asked in different exams. Tan inverse of cot 43 pi by 4, even in your board exams. So let's see how we are going to solve this question. So we have tan inverse of cot 43 pi by 4. We know cot theta, we can rewrite this as cot pi plus theta. So 43 pi by 4, how we are going to rewrite this? We can solve this question in different ways. Okay. So 43 pi by 4, we can write this as 40 pi plus 3 pi. So that 4 will get cancelled and we can rewrite this equation as 10 pi plus 3 pi by 4. So we are going to rewrite this part as tan inverse of cot 43 pi by 4 as tan inverse cot of this is 10 pi plus 3 pi by 4. So what is this pi plus theta? We can write this as cot theta itself. So we are going to replace this as tan inverse cot of 3 pi by 4. So we have to find out what's the value of theta in this question. So how I'm going to write this cot of 3 pi by 4 as or in terms of tan. So I'll tell you, we can write this cot theta as tan pi by 2 minus theta. So tan inverse of tan of pi by 2 minus theta. So this, we can just simply solve this and we can have the value as minus pi by 4. So tan inverse and tan, it's 1 and the value is minus pi by 4. So it's really easy to solve this question, but you have to have an understanding about what to substitute at which part of the question. It will only, or you'll have an idea about it when you're strictly practicing these questions. Now we'll move on to the next question, that is question number 9. Let PS be the median of the triangle with vertices P 2, 2, Q is 6 minus 1 and R is 7, 3. The equation of the line passing through 1 minus 1 and which is parallel to PS is. So here we have to find out an equation of a line which is passing through one point and which is parallel to PS. And what is PS is? It's the median of the triangle with 3 vertices. That 3 vertices we have an idea. It's P, Q and R. And PS is the median of the triangle. And the question is asking us to find the equation of a line which passes through a particular point, and the next one is the median that is already mentioned. So let's see how we can solve this question. So here I have a triangle here. So it's like PQR. We have the coordinates here. P is 2, 2, Q is 6 minus 1 and R is 7, 3. And we have to find out the equation of the line which is passing through 1 minus 1 and parallel to PS, which is called as the median. So PS is the median of the triangle. What does this mean? It means that it divides this line into 2 equal parts. So it means it divides QR into 2 equal parts. So you can simply write this as QS is equal to SR. And I know you have an idea about the midpoint formula, right? So using section formula, we can find out the midpoint. It's 6 plus 7 by 2 minus 1 plus 3 by 2. So I have this point S as 13 by 2 and 1. Now what we have to find? We have to find the equation of the line. So for finding the equation of the line, we have to find out the slope of the PS. We know the equation. What is it? M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So just simply solve it because we have all the coordinates here for P and S. P is 2, 2 and S is 13 by 2 and 1. So 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 13 by 2. So here this value is minus 1 by minus 9 by 2. So we can rewrite this as minus 2 by 9. Now what we have to find? We have to find the equation of the line which is passing through this point and the median. So we have the equation. It's y plus 1 is equal to minus 2 by 9 x minus 1. So you can write this as 9y plus 9 is equal to minus 2x plus 2. So simply solve this and you will have the equation. You can directly write the equation. It's 9y plus 2x equal to minus 7. That is 9y plus 2x plus 7. So the equation of the line which is passing through 1 minus 1 and the one which is parallel to PS, the median is 2x plus 9y plus 7 is equal to 0. So this is a simple question, but you have to have an understanding about the concept. So 2x plus 9y plus 7 equal to 0. The correct option is option C. So now we will move on to the next question. That is question number 10. It's an easy question which is asking something related to standard deviation. So the mean of the data set comprising of 16 observations is 16. If one of the observation valued 16 is deleted and 3 new observations valued 3, 4, 5 are added to the data, the mean of the resultant data is. So we have the mean of data set comprising of 16 observations is 16. And one observation that the value 16 is deleted and we have added 3 values to it, that is 3, 4 and 5. And we have to find out the mean of the resultant data. So let's see how we can solve this question. This is really easy. So we know the general formula for finding out the mean. So what is mean? It's the sum of observations divided by number of observations. So initially, what was the condition that is given in the question? 16 observations was there and the mean is 16. So we can simply rewrite this equation as x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus etc. xn by 16 is equal to 16. So here we can rewrite the values as x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus etc. xn is equal to 16 multiplied by 16. We have the value of 56. And from the sum, from the total value, one observation that is valued 16 is deleted. So from this value, we have to subtract 16. And the next condition is 3 new observations valued 3, 4 and 5 are added. So after subtracting this, we have to add 3 more values or 3 more observations. It's 3, 4 and 5. So after subtracting this and adding these 3 values, we know that totally there were 16 observations. One is there, it's 15 and 15 plus 3 observations are added to it. So the total observations will be 18. Now, once we have the total value and we have the number of observations, it's easy to find the new mean. So the new mean becomes 252 by 18, which is equal to 14. So this is an easy question to solve, right? So we have the option as, the correct answer is 14. So we have the option as option D. Now moving on to the next question. I hope you all are having an idea. Yeah. So now the next question is question number. I can see some of queries or something. We'll discuss all these things in, later. And okay. So the question number 11 is, if Rho's theorem holds for the function f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus bx square plus cx such that x belongs to minus 1, 1. And at the point x equal to 1 by 2, we have to find out 2b plus c is equal to. I think you have an idea about the Rho's theorem and you have solved problems with this. So let's see how we can solve this question number 11. So this is the initial part given in the question. It holds for this function and this is the condition given. And at the point x equal to 1 by 2, we have to find out 2b plus c. So what's Rho's theorem? I will tell you what this is. So Rho's theorem states that if a function f is continuous on a closed interval, that is AB, and differentiable on an open interval AB. So here we have f of a is equal to f of b and f dash of x equal to 0 for some particular value of x. So we can write this as, here we have the values as minus 1, the intervals as interval for a, b as minus 1, 1. So here we can write this as f of 1 is equal to f of minus 1 and f dash of 1 by 2 equal to 0. So now we are having 2 conditions or 2 criteria at our hand, and we have to solve these criteria in such a way that we can find out the value of 2b plus c. So the equation given is 2x cubed plus bx square plus cx. So the first case is f of 1. So substituting for x equal to 1, we can have f of 1 as 2 plus b plus c. Now what's the other condition, f of minus 1? So substituting for minus 1, we can have this equation as minus 2 plus b minus c. Yeah, here it is written minus 2 plus b minus c. So we have f of 1 equal to f of minus 1. That is 2 plus b plus c is equal to minus 2 plus b minus c. So solving this equation, we can find out the value of c. So c becomes minus 2. Just solve this equation and you can have the value of c as minus 2. Now the next condition or the criteria that is given is f dash of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. We have f of x here. We have to find out f dash of x. So f of x is given in the question as 2x cube plus bx square plus cx. So what will be f dash of x? 6x square plus 2bx plus c. Now we are going to substitute for x. So we have to substitute for x is equal to 1 by 2. So f dash of 1 by 2 equal 6 multiplied by 1 by 2 square plus 2b multiplied by 1 by 2 plus c equal to 0. So we are simply solving this and we have f dash of 1 by 2 equal to 3 by 2 plus b plus c. So in the question, it is asking us to find out 2b plus c. We already have an idea about what is the value of c. C is equal to minus 2. So we are going to substitute that c equal to minus 2 here. So we'll have f dash of 1 by 2 equal to 3 by 2 plus b minus 2. So I have this value as 2b minus 1 equal to 0. From this, we can write as 2b is equal to 1. In the question, they are asking us to find out 2b plus c. So we have 2b plus c is equal to, the value is 1, right? So 2b plus c is 1 and c is minus 2. So after solving this, we can have the solution as the value is minus 1. So we just use two conditions and we have solved it in such a way that we'll have what is b and what is c, and we have substituted it and we have the answer option. So now here the correct answer for this question is option B. Now we'll look into the next question. That is question number 12. So I'll read out question number 12. It is given that if 2 into integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx equal to integral of 0 to 1 cot inverse 1 minus x plus x square dx. What we have to find out is integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. So we have to find the value of integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. So let's see how we can solve this question. It's question number 12. So this is what is given in the question. If 2 into integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx equal to integral of 0 to 1 cot inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. So we have to find tan inverse of this. So we can simply rewrite what is given in the question. So 2 into integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx equal to integral of 0 to 1 cot inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. How we can rewrite this in terms of this? So it's pi by 2 minus tan inverse. We can write this as cot inverse. So 2 into integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx equal to integral of 0 to 1 pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. So in the question, it is asking us to find out this value. So we can rearrange this term. It's like integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse 1 minus x plus x square dx equal to, here we have pi by 2. So pi by 2 minus 2 into integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx. Now we know what is integral of 0 to 1 tan inverse x dx. So we know tan inverse x dx is x tan inverse x minus 1 by 2 log of 1 plus x square. So we have the range of values as 0 to 1. So what we'll do is we'll substitute this value. So substitute for x as 1 and x as 0. So we can rewrite this term as pi by 2 minus 2 multiplied by pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 log 2. So this becomes pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus log 2. So this pi by 2 gets cancelled and we have the solution as log. I hope you have an idea about how we have solved this question. If you have any doubts, we can ask these doubts at the end of the session. So now I think I'll move on to the next question. The next question is question number 13. I'm sorry. Let y of x be the solution of the differential equation x log x dy by dx plus y equal to 2x log x such that x is greater than or equal to 1. They are asking us to find out the value of y of e. So here y of x is the solution of the differential equation. They have given the equation and they are asking us to find out the value of y of e. So what we'll do is we'll first divide the whole equation by x log x. So we have this as x log x dy by dx plus y equal to 2x log x. So after dividing this whole equation by x log x, we have dy by dx plus y by x log x equal to 2. So now have an analysis about the format of this equation. This equation we can express in terms of dy by dx plus p of x into y equal to q of x. So the p of x becomes 1 by x log x and q of x becomes 2. So now we can find out the integrating factor and we'll be able to solve this question. So the general equation is of the form dy by dx plus p of x y equal to q of x. Here in this equation, we have p of x equal to 1 by x log x and q of x equal to 2. Now we have to find out the integrating factor. So what will be the integrating factor? Integrating factor is e raised to integral of p of x dx. So what is p of x here? It's 1 by x log x. So we have e raised to integral of 1 by x log x dx. And here we are going to substitute log x as a. So when log x is a, we know that 1 by x dx equal to dA. So you can just write this as e raised to integral of dA by a. We know this is log a. So e raised to ln a, which becomes a. So this is the important part of this question where we are finding out the integrating factor. So just substitute for p of x and write it in terms of a. Now we can rewrite this equation as y into e raised to integral of p of x dx equal to integral of q of x into integrating factor dx. So once we have this as the solution for this particular equation and we have the value for integrating factor, we can directly substitute in the solution. So we have y e raised to integral of p of x dx is a. So y multiplied by a is equal to integral of q of x is 2. Integral of 2, integrating factor is a dx. So this is the solution. Ya is equal to integral of 2a dx. Now what we are going to do is we are going to substitute back as a is equal to log x. So we have the equation as y into log x is equal to integral of 2 into log x into dx. Now we know the equation, right? First into integral of second function minus integral of d by dx of first function into integral of second function. I know most of you have an idea about how we have to solve this question. So y log x is equal to, we are taking the first function as log x according to the law and the 2 will be the second function. So log x into 2x minus integral of 1 by x into 2x dx. So we have y log x is equal to log x 2x minus 2x plus 3. So we are taking this 2x term outside and we have y log x equal to 2x into log x minus 1 plus c. So this is the solution. Y log x equal to 2x log x minus 1 plus c. Now in the question, it is asking us to find out the value of y of e. And the condition given is x is greater than or equal to 1. So here when substituting this, the value of this term becomes 0. Log 1 is 0, right? So we have this 2x into log x minus 1 plus c here. Now substituting the value, we'll have 2 multiplied by 1 log 1 minus 1 plus c. So here this becomes minus 2 plus c and we can find out the value of c as 2 in this question. So once c is 2, we'll substitute this value in the solution. That is y log x equal to 2x log x minus 1 plus 2. Then when we are substituting x equal to e, we can find the value of y as 2. In the question, it is asking us to find out y of e. So when x equal to e, we have y log e is equal to 2e log e minus 1 plus 2. So we have this value as y is equal to 2 at x equal to e. So I think you have understood this question and just give me a minute. There is a small error in this question. I think here it's corrected. Yeah, the correct answer for this question is option C. Now we'll move on to the next question. That is question number 14. So the question number 14 is a really easy question. Here we have to find out the focus of the parabola. So here in this question, it is asking us to find out the focus of the parabola. So the focus of the parabola, x square plus 2y minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0 is. So we have a parabola and they are asking the equation and they are asking us to find the focus. So let's see how to find the focus of the given equation, or the parabolic equation. So the equation is x square plus 2x minus 8x plus 7 equal to 0. So now what we are going to do is we are going to rewrite this equation in such a way that we are adding 16 on both sides. So we're just mapping the terms. So x square minus 8x plus 2y plus 7 equal to 0. So we can rewrite this as x square minus 8x equal to minus 2y minus 7. Now we'll add 16. So it's like x square minus 8x plus 16 minus 16 equal to minus 2y minus 7. So what is this equation? A minus b whole square. Its a is 4. So x minus 4 whole square equal to minus 2y minus 7. So here we have the 16 here. So solving we have 16 and 7. After solving we have this value as 9. So we are rewriting this whole equation as x square minus 8x plus 16 as x minus 4 whole square, which is equal to minus 2y plus 9. Now we can rewrite this and we can find the value of y. So we are rewriting this equation as taking this 2 outside, we have this y minus 9 by 2. So x minus 4 the whole square equal to minus 4 1 by 2 in where y minus 1 by 2 is there. So it's like we have to rewrite this in such a way that the equation is x square is equal to minus 4ay. Where we know that x equal to x minus 4 and a is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to y minus 9 by 2. So we are just simply substituting and we have y minus 9 by 2 equal to minus a. So what will be the vertex? It's a and b. So here we have the value of a as 4 and b as 9 by 2. But in the question, it is asking us to find out the value of focus. So the focus will be a 9 by 2 plus minus 1 by 2. That is a here. So the focus of this question will be 4, 4. So checking among the options, here we have this option as option C. This is a really easy question. So now I think I'll move on to the next question. This is question number 15. So equation of a line which is parallel to a line common to the pair of lines given as 2x square plus 5xy minus 12y square equal to 0 by x square plus xy minus 12y square. And in the question, they have given the sum of the intercepts of the axis as 5. So we have to find out the equation of a line which is parallel to a line common to the pair of lines, and the equation of those lines are given. And the sum of the intercepts is given as, the value is given as 5. So let's see how we can find out the equation of the line. So here, this is the first equation that is given. That is the line, equation of the line. 2x square plus 5xy minus 12y square equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to solve these two lines in such a way that I'll get solve these two equations in such a way that I'll get a common equation of line, common line equation from both of them. So 2x square plus 5xy minus 12y square equal to 0 can be written as 2x square plus 8xy minus 3xy minus 12y square equal to 0. So I have two lines here, two equations here. It's x plus 4y and 2x minus 3y. And the next part is x square plus xy minus 12y square. So x square plus xy minus 12y square, we can write this as x square plus 4xy minus 3xy minus 12y square. So I'm solving this and I have x plus 4y and x minus 3y. So just have an idea about the equation of the common line. The equation of the common line is x plus 4y. Now what we are going to do is we are going to equate it. So the equation of the line which is parallel to it, we can write this as x plus 4y is equal to k. And the sum is given as 5. So we can rewrite this equation x plus 4y equal to k as x by k by 1 plus y by k by 4 is equal to 5. From this, we can easily find the value of k. K by 1 plus k by 4 is equal to 5. So what will be the value of k? The value of k will be 4. So we can have the equation as x plus 4y is equal to k. That is x plus 4y is equal to 4. So we have solved for k and we have found the equation. So it's x plus 4y equal to 4. So option B is the correct answer for this question. So I hope we can move to the next question. Just give me a minute. So the next question is question number 16. So if one of the diameters of the circle given by the equation x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 equal to 0 is a chord of a circle S whose center is at minus 3, 2, then the radius of S is. So here we have two circles here. So the equation, first circle's equation is given, and it is given that the diameter of one circle will be acting as a chord to another circle. The second circle is named as S. And the center is also given as minus 3, 2. So we have to find out the radius of the circle S. So it is asking us to find out the radius of the circle S. So let's see how we can solve this question. So here I have a diagram for this question. So just have an idea, this is the first circle we have. We have the equation x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 equal to 0. And this line is acting as a chord to the second circle, and we name the second circle as S. So what I have to find out is, if this is the second circle, I have to find out the radius of the second circle. So I'm just naming this chord as B and C. And here the center is also given for the circle. The center is given as minus 3, 2 for the circle S. So I'm naming this point as A, which is the center of the second circle, and I have the coordinates as minus 3, 2. Now what I'll do is I'll find out the points of find out the coordinates of each point. So I have a general equation for circle, right? It's x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So I'm going to map this equation with this equation, and I'm going to find the values of g, f, and c. So here 2gx equal to minus 4x, and I have the value of g as minus 2. Here 2fy is equal to 6y, and I have the value of f as 3. Now we know the center equation for the center, it's minus g minus f, that is 2 comma minus 3. Here it is minus 2, so minus of minus 2 it's 2, and minus f is minus 3. Now how we'll be able to find out the radius? So radius, the equation of the radius is root of g square plus f square minus c. So here we have g, f, and the value of c. So g is 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 12. So we have this equation as root of 25. After solving this, we have this equation as root of 25. So this radius can be either OB or OC. So we have the value of this radius. Now we have this circles diagram, and from the diagram, after looking at the diagram, you can see that O is the midpoint of the chord BC, and AO can be perpendicular to this line BC or the chord BC. So what we can do is we can have the coordinates of A and O here. I'll describe with the diagram itself. So we have to have these values. We have to find out the radius of this circle S, and it is AB. How we'll be able to find out AB? When we have the value of OB and OA. So OB, the value of OB, we already have an idea. It's root 25 or it's 5. Now we have to find out what is AO. How we can find out what is AO or OA? We have the coordinates of A and O. It is minus 3, 2 and 2 minus 3. So AO is equal to root of minus 3 minus 2 whole square plus 2 plus 3 whole square. So we have this as root 50. So after solving this, we have both the values. We have the value of AO and also OB. So once we have these two values, we can easily find out AB. How will we be able to find out AB? AB becomes root of OA plus OB. So it's root 25 plus root 50, it's root 75. We can rewrite the root 75 as 5 root 3. So it's the value is 5 root 3. So check among the options, we can find the value as 5 root 3. That is option B. So I think this question is clear. Now we'll move on to the next question. That is question number 17. So the question number 17 is given as, if the tangent at a point on the ellipse, the equation is given as x square by 27 plus y square by 3 equal to 1. It meets the coordinate axis at A and B, and O is given as the origin, and we have to find the minimum area of the triangle OAB. So let's have a look at this. It's like we have the equation of the ellipse x square by 27 plus y square by 3 equal to 1. And if we have a tangent which meets the coordinate axis at the points A and B, O is given as the origin. We have to find the minimum area of the triangle OAB. So let's see how we'll be able to solve this question. So just have a look at the diagram here. So this is the ellipse. The equation of the ellipse is x square by 27 plus y square by 3 equal to 1. We know the general equation, right? It's x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Now, what is the equation of the tangent to the ellipse? The equation of the tangent to the ellipse is x by a cos theta plus y by b sin theta equal to 1. The equation of the ellipse is, the equation of the tangent to the ellipse is x by a cos theta plus y by b sin theta equal to 1. So we'll have this as x by this 27 becomes root 27 cos theta plus y by root 3 sin theta equal to 1. Now have a look at this diagram. We have this tangent here. So the point, the coordinates of A will be x0 and B will be 0, y, right? So now we can easily identify the value of x and y just solving this equation. So for finding out x, the value of y will be 0. So we have this as x is equal to, how we can rewrite this equation, root 27 by cos theta. Similarly, for finding out the next term, we'll have this x term as 0 in case of y. So what will be the equation? Y by root 3 sin theta equal to 1. So what will be y? Y is equal to root 3 by sin theta. So now I have the values of x and y. Now what I have to do is, just a minute. Yeah, have a look at this diagram. This is x and this is y. That means OA is x, which is root 27 by cos theta, and OB is y, that is root 3 by sin theta. What this question is asking, it is asking us to find out the area of the triangle OAB. So I have x and y with me. That is, I have OA and OB. Then it's half BH. So just substitute in the equation and find the value. So what will be half BH? Half into the x is OA, which is root 27 by cos theta, and y is OB, which is root 3 by sin theta. So we have this term here. So we can just rewrite this as root 3 multiplied by root 27 divided by 2 cos theta sin theta. What is 2 cos theta sin theta? It's sin 2 theta. So I can write this root 27 as 3 root 3. So it's 3 root 3 root 3. So we can have this as 9 by sin 2 theta. Now it's specified in the question that we have the equation of area, but what is specified in the question is that area of triangle OAB will be minimum. The value should be minimum. How this will be minimum? When the denominator is 1. So we can have that the sin 2 theta is equal to 1 for satisfying the particular condition. Then we'll have the area as 9. So that's the minimum area here. So we have answered the minimum area that is being asked in the question. So the minimum area for this is what we call as 9. So the correct answer for this question is 9. Now I think we'll move on to the next question, and I hope the session is helpful. So the question number 18 is, its vector A is given as I cap, I plus j plus k, and C is given as j minus k. And it is also given that a vector B be such that A cross B equal to C and A dot B equal to 3. And then it is asking us to find out mode of B vector. So A vector is given, C vector is given. And the next condition it is given that vector B is such that they have given two criteria. It's A cross B equal to C and A dot B equal to 3. And they are asking us to find out B. So let's see how we can solve this question. So here, as in the question, as B is not given, the vector B is not given, I'm assuming that let B be xi plus yj plus zk. It's like xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So now in the question, I have two conditions with B. The first one is A cross B equal to C and A dot B equal to 3. So how I can write A cross B equal to C? I have A, which is given in the question, that is ijk, and I have assumed B as xi plus yj plus zk. So I can easily found A cross B. How I'll found? It's ijk. Here the values of A is 1, 1, 1, and here B is x, y, z. So I'm just going to solve this question. So solve this, and I'll have this equation as I cap into z minus y minus j cap into z minus x plus k cap into y minus x equal to C. What is given in the question as C? C is equal to j minus k. So I'm just going to substitute it. I'm going to formulate different equations from them. So I cap into z minus y. I don't have value for I here. So this becomes 0. The next is minus j cap z minus x. Here it's j. So I can write this as z minus x equal to minus 1. Here z minus y becomes 0. Then z minus x equal to minus 1. Now the next part is k cap y minus x equal to minus k. So y minus x equal to minus 1. So I have formulated two equations here. So the first one is a relation between x and z. And the second one is a relation between y and x. Okay. And I can write this as z. Okay. Now the next condition which is given in the question is A dot B equal to 3. We have what is A and what is B. That's an assumption, right? So we are going to find what is A dot B. So I have ijk, xi plus yj plus zk. So I have A dot B as x plus y plus z. And it is given as 3. So now taking any equation from this side and solving this equation, we can easily find the value. So here as z is equal to y, what I'll write this as, because z minus y, there is no value for I, and this value becomes 0. So z minus y equal to 0, we can rewrite this as z equal to y. So I'm going to put this z as y because both of them are equal. So I'll write this equation as x plus 2y is equal to 3. And I can take any equation from here. So I'm taking y minus x equal to minus 1. So I'm going to solve these two equations, x plus 2y equal to 3 and y minus x equal to minus 1. So after solving this equation, I can have one value, that is y. So we know that y is equal to z. So we have the value of z here. Then just take any equation which relates x with x and find the value of x. So it's like 2 by 3 minus x equal to minus 1. That is y minus x equal to minus 1. So substitute for y, that is 2 by 3 minus x equal to minus 1, and solve for x. So we have the value of x as 5 by 3. So we have the value of all the three, that is x, y, and z. So we can find out what is B vector. B vector is xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. So what we can write as the I'm sorry, in the question it is asking B, right? So we have formulated the value of B vector. Now the question is asking what is mode B. So what I have to do? I have to find the value, that is root of, it's 5 by 3 is x coordinate. So 5 by 3 whole square, then 2 by 3 whole square is y, and 2 by 3 whole square is z candidate, z coordinate. So we have 5 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 whole square. It becomes root of 33 by 9. So it can be rewritten as root of 11 by 3. So the mode B becomes, we have just found the root and we have the value as root of 11 by 3. So this is the answer for this question, and that is option C, which is root of 11 by 3. Now I think we have some more questions. So I'll be discussing the next question. Just give me a minute. So the next question is question number 19. The distance of the point 102 from the point of intersection of the line x minus 2 by 3 equal to y plus 1 by 4 equal to z minus 2 by 12, and they have given an equation of the plane as x minus y plus z equal to 16. So the distance of the point 102 from the point of intersection of the line, the equation of the line is given as x minus 2 by 3 equal to y plus 1 by 4 equal to z minus 2 by 12. And the plane is x minus y plus z equal to 16. So let's see how we can solve this question. So what is given in the question, I have just wrote the things, and we have the equation of the line. So I'm just going to assume that this equation of the line, that is x minus 2 by 3 equal to y plus 1 by 4 equal to z minus 2 by 12 is equal to k. Now I can easily find the coordinates of x, y, and z from here. So what will be x? X will be 3k plus 2. Y will be 4k minus 1. I'm sorry. And what will be z? Z will be 12k plus 2. So I have the coordinates of x, y, z here. And now in the question it is given that these point of intersection of this lines and also the distance from the point this. Okay, we have to find out this from the plane. Okay. So here the point x, y, z will satisfy this plane, equation of the plane, that is x minus y plus z. And I have the coordinates of the value x, y, z. So I'm going to substitute these x, y, z here. So x becomes 3k plus 2 minus 4k plus 1 plus 12k plus 2 equal to 16. So I can easily find out the value of the coordinate. What is k? So the k becomes 1. So once k is 1, I can find out what is x, y, z. X is 3k plus 2. So just substitute k and find the value of x. Y is 4k minus 1. So just substitute and find the value of what is y. And z is 12k plus 2. So just substitute k equal to 1 and find the value of k. That is, z, that is 40. Sorry. So we have the coordinates of x, y, z. We have the exact values. Then what the question is asking, we have to find out the distance. So we have to find out the distance of the point of intersection of this from the line and the plane. So we have already found out the points from the intersection of line and the equation of the plane. We have that point with us, and we have the point that is already given in the question. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the distance between these two. So it's just root of solving this coordinates. So it will be root of 5 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 0 whole square plus 14 minus 2 whole square. So it's root 169, and we have the value as 13. So here in this question, they are giving some relationships. So it's like distance of the point 102 from point of intersection of line and plane. So we have to solve the line and the plane, and then we have to be with the coordinates, and we have to find the distance between the point given and the point that we found. Now going on to the last question of the mathematics part. It's given that if 1 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 5 is equal to sigma I equal to 0 to 5 ai 1 plus x raised to I for all x in R, then A2 is. This is a simple question, so I'll tell you how to solve this question. So this is what is given in the question. 1 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 5 equal to sigma I equal to 0 to 5 ai 1 plus x raised to I for all x in R, and they are asking us to find the value of A4. We know how to expand this, right? So 1 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 5 equal to, substitute the values from I equal to 0 to 5. So I have A0 plus A1 1 plus x raised to 1 plus A2 1 plus x raised to 2 plus A3 1 plus x raised to 3 plus A4 1 plus x raised to 4 plus A5 1 plus x raised to 5. It's just a simple expansion. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to equate the coefficients of each of the terms. So what I'll do is I'm going to expand all these things. So A0 plus A1 1 plus x plus A2, I have the expansion of 1 plus x whole square. A3 1 plus x whole cube, I have expanded. A4 1 plus x whole raised to 4, I have expanded, and A5 1 plus x whole raised to 5, I have expanded. So what I'm going to do is equating, in the question, they are asking us to find out the value of A4. So I'm going to equate each and every term. So first I'm going to equate x raised to 5. That is I is equal to 5. So just have an idea here. X raised to 5 will be there in this term only. So the value will be, it's A5 x raised to 5 and here it's 1, right? Here it is A5 x raised to 5 and here it is 1 x raised to 5. So what will be the value? Here we have A5 is equal to 1. Similarly, we have to equate each and every term and we can find out the value. The next is we are going to equate for x raised to 4, that is I is equal to 4. So here we'll have a fourth term. Here we'll also have a fourth term. So how we'll equate is, for x raised to 4, we have this as 1 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 5, right? So we have A4 plus 5A5. So here we have already understood that, already found that A5 equal to 1. So we can write that A4 is equal to minus 4. Similarly, you have to equate the coefficient of each term. Once you have expanded, it will be really easy for you to equate with the coefficient. So here for x3, there is no value. So here A3 x cube will be there. A4 4x cube will be there. A5 10x cube will be there. So I have just write down these. 0 is equal to A3 plus 4A4 plus 10A5. A4, I have an idea, it's minus 4 and A5 it's 1. So substituting the value, I have A3 is equal to 6. Similarly, the next expansion is x square. X square means I is equal to 2. So what you have to do? You have to equate the terms. Here it is 0. So A square means A2 x square will be there. A3 3x square will be there. A4 6x raised to 4 will be there. A5 10x square will be there. So all these terms is equal to 0. So you're just going to equate it as A2 3A3 plus 6A4 plus 10A5. We have the values of all these terms except A2. A3 it is 6, A4 it is minus 4, A5 it is 1. So just substitute these values and solve and you can have the value of A2. So the value of A2 here is minus 4. So now we could just check this among the option. Sorry. Yeah, we could check this among the option and the correct answer for this question is minus 4. So I hope this session was useful for you and that was the final question. So we have discussed 20 questions of the previous AEEE and the JEE question papers. I can see questions and also queries in the chat box. Just give me a minute. I'll try to answer some of the questions. These answers will be available in the, no, we can have physics and chemistry sessions also, but one day we'll have only one session. And if you have anything to ask, you can just type it in the chat box. And I know, okay, the next session will be conducted in next week. As the JEE is announced, we'll be conducting our sessions continuously. And one more thing I wish to tell us, I know all of you have registered at Amrita CBT portal to write the practice test. So in your portal itself, inside your login, maybe within 1 week, this video will be available. So all the students who are having doubts, you can just contact me. So what I'll do is I'll type my number and also my mail ID. So if you have any doubts, you can contact me. So if I'm not replying to our calls, maybe within 1 or 2 days, I'll get back to you. So I hope just type in the chat box whether you have received it. Okay. Telegram group link. Do one thing. You have just note my number and just WhatsApp me. I'll send you the link there. Okay. And I hope, okay, you need the PDFs. So directly contact me. I'll send you the PDFs. So I hope, yeah, we can have the physics and mathematics sessions maybe afterwards. So I hope the session was helpful. And thank you so much for attending. And we'll have the sessions maybe in the coming days also. Okay, we'll have these sessions once again. So students are asking for more sessions. We can surely have these sessions of previous year problem solving of AEEE and JEE. So thank you, students. Thank you for attending. And I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much. Yeah.